You said only the female bees will sting?
Yeah, I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay, put that in there. This is called, yeah. Hold on. Okay. This is a method that maybe others had it, but we got this from a guy in Coventry or somewhere up there called the Hansen method. So they will now come out of the package and surround the queen. 2, 4, 6, 8. And we're leaving this space, which normally we would not, because this is a violation of the bee space. Now, okay, since they have come with very little of anything, and the comb has not been pulled out, we are going to feed them sugar water, which is going to stimulate their wax glands. And in a week, we'll come back and take the package out, drop this to the bottom. All right, let's see, pull it. All right. It's not leaking, right? Hold it up a minute. No, that's for the other one, right?
No. Make sure the cover's on tight, that's all.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So your
we need
framings are just on the bottom, ultimately.
Pardon?
So the framings of where the cone is just on the bottom.
No, here, in this
It's
one.
in there now, but
Yeah.
you're planning to
Oh
then
yeah,
drop
it'll
it.
go down to the bottom, and then in about 5 or 6 weeks, 5 weeks, we will add another box with
Okay.
new comb again. And okay, I want to get some grass and plug up.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so we don't want a lot of drifting, so we're going to reduce the entrance.
Drifting means bees flying off?
Well, there's a little confusion, right? You know.
2 queens right here in the same spot.
What?
There's 2 queens here, so you don't want those to go
Oh no,
there.
that'll be all right. Yeah, okay, let's go to the next hive. Yeah, straight in. There's a product out now called Honey Bee Healthy. Let them smell it. It's got thyme in it, and it seems to help. And they say you even should spray the frames. It's supposed to help them get going with the wax. Oh, that's right. You guys are ready.
So no real supplements, vitamins, or medicine, anything like that initially?
No.
The container of Honeybee Healthy is in the shop if you want to look at it and read the label. It has a lot of cool stuff and smells really good. And now we did spray the frames with it before you got here.
Okay, great.
So it's just 50-50.
Yeah. Now in the fall, if you want them to, they need a supplementary feeding. It should be 2 to 1, 2 sugars, 1 water. But in this time of the year, 50-50.
Drone right there?
Yeah, that's a drone. Well, in the winter, they're going to be in a cluster. When it gets 50 and under, they form a cluster, and it's 95 degrees inside the cluster.
Wow.
And they don't need to eat then?
Take that can right out, or you want to cover it again for a little?
Oh, no, just put the cover back on.
The first year of honey production is
Hold
usually
on.
for the bees and stuff.
What? I'll grab this. Yeah, get the can out. And then we'll take...
And the can is just a food source?
Yeah, the
during
can,
delivery?
that's right. The can is sugar water to feed them in transit.
300 bucks.
You guys have not been
200 for the hive. And
Yeah, they don't bite, they sting.
we're going to have a hive before
The queen is very attractive, that's why they're clinging to the cage.
And you're not worried about getting stung?
Well, I don't like getting stung, but I'm not too concerned. The smoker's out, which isn't smart, because if you get stung, the alarm motor is now on you. And what happens is, say I got stung here, the alarm motor has now marked me, and other bees will sting. It's like a target now. And also the sting is a 2-part thing with barbs on it, like a fish hook. So it continues, the muscles, it continues to work deeper and deeper into you. The other thing is, Why do females, the question was earlier, are the only ones that have stings? Well, the sting is an adaptation from an ovipositor. There are insects that have a thing that they can protrude, two parts, and like the fish hooks, and it's like a saw. And so the female goes to a tree and on a branch starts to cut a hole in with the ovipositor and then deposits the egg. So the sting apparatus is a modified ovipositor that evolved into a sting apparatus.
That made it clear.
Did it? No? No?
I feel
No.
much better now.
No, you get it.
Gave me something to think about anyhow.
No.
Tells
that-
me I don't want it.
Is that like how wood bees can make holes in?
No, they do that with their mandibles, the carpenter bee. No, the cicada. The cicada has an ovipositor. And when it's in the tree, the female, it has this thing that's just like a saw. And it goes back and forth to make the hole for the depositing the egg. So that modified evolutionary into an into a sting. And why the male can't sting is males never had an ovipositor. The male sole job is to mate with virgin queens. So it's really a sperm packet. Flying sperm packet. There it goes. See? Yeah, exactly. And just to make it interesting, discovered in the 60s, the virgin drones from noon to 4 o'clock leave their hives and go to areas in the sky that no one knew existed called drone congregating areas. And they just hover there all afternoon. They come back for fuel and wait for virgin queens. And how did they discover them? They got a helium balloon, a fish line, glued a queen onto the fish line, and went around and elevated these helium balloons. And in areas, they found these drone congregating areas. And in the fall, the females throw all the drones out. Throw them out. That's the opposite of what we normally think of male-female relationships. They throw all the drones out. Yet, the next year, the new drones go to the same congregating areas. So
The drones, where
the drones don't winter. They're kicked out.
they're right. So
The workers pull them out and throw them out,
and then
and they die.
They die. So the new ones are just new crop.
New crop, yeah. Kind of cruel, isn't it?
Well, it kind of makes sense because if they only have a limited source of food in the wintertime, they don't need, freeloaders.
Exactly.
He said it's hard being a male teaching this course with comments like that.
They're backlit. They won't see anything.
I meant the
No, we understand. That's a good observation. Yeah, why have these drones eating honey? There aren't going to be any new queens in the winter to go on mating flights, so that throw them out.
Send them to Fort Myers. I don't want to get throw them out.
But the fact that the new guys find the same mating areas is tremendous. Normally, you have to hang the cage the opposite way because the candy plug should be up. So if a bee dies in the plug, it could plug up the escape route. But there's only a queen in here. Some places put 5 attendants with her. So we're probably safe. Good. Okay, now put that in. Oh, you gotta get that on. This way they'll start attracting the bees out of the package. Hive tool anywhere? Right there. It's stuck a little.